A long receipt. Hey guys, it's Michael Todd and welcome to The.Cult.Of.Vintage. We're there, it's Black Swan Antiques. Oh my gosh, I love it here. If you guys haven't been following me for a while, then you don't know how much I love this place. It's amazing. I haven't been here in a good while, so I definitely think that the vendors have had a lot of time to replenish, restock. Here's hoping. We're gonna get inside, see what we can't find, sell it all online, YouTube, eBay, whatnot. Whoa. All right, guys, let's get inside. Beautiful, it's beautiful. Alrighty, guys, here we go. I think we're gonna kind of reverse it today. Let's do it. Alrighty, guys, today is gonna be a full voiceover. I should tell you that right off of the bat. And right off of the bat, as we walk in, we are seeing a collection of the namesake, the Black Swan. Really digging that water can. Great deco lines to it, especially in that matte black. Now, normally I start down this aisle. I think that's probably the aisle that most people go down first, but I'm feeling rebellious. We're going to mix it up. Now, we are headed to the last aisle, but of course that Fenton opalescent hobnail plum glass. Look at that color. Beautiful saturation on it. It is a little spendy, but that's simply because Fenton did not make a lot of the plum glass. Speaking of something of beauty, check out this heirloom Fostoria, a single horn Epern. I love the look of this. It is in more of a free form. However, it almost looks like that horn has been dropped into a shining pink opalescent sea and it's splashing up. Can't you feel the mist? Okay. All right, here we go. We've made it down to the end aisle. We're going to check things out, see what we can't find. We've got some brass in here. Intriguing. Didn't really spot a whole lot, but right across the way is this display cabinet. We're going to check it out. Never look past the cabinets, and you're going to see why. Check out all of the Christmas. I'm seeing some Westmoreland. Look at that Santa squeaker back there. Oh my goodness. You can see the stickers still attached to the Westmoreland piece. The squeaker looks to be in really good condition. We've got some Santas on rocking chairs. These are actually left in. We're going to get this stuff out here in just a moment. Scrolling down to the next, look at the gold foil angel back there. I absolutely love her. She's a little tacky. She's a little trash-tasticky. That's why we want her. I actually initially didn't see anything below those pieces. I might have been too mystified by everything that I had saw up to that point. Now we are going to take a little pit stop and go into the booth here first. With all that goodness up front, it's definitely worth inspecting a little bit more. Now I am seeing some Bristol and a Bristol blue glass there, the ruffled vase. I'm digging this one. It isn't a Vaseline glass. Let's see if it contains any uranium. We're going to bust out the flashlight here. And no glow on that one, so we're going to leave it behind, though I do think it is still a beautiful color. I love just that touch of opalescent effect there to the opening there at the top. But we got some amber hobnail. We're not mad at it. Great autumnal, very earthy, bohemian. I think they marked it as ashtray, if I read that correctly. It's definitely a plant. Oh, no, it is an ashtray, isn't it? A cigar. Why not? Oh, you could stick your matches probably in the frogs' mouths. Unfortunately, with that chip on it, I didn't think it warranted the $40, so I obviously left that one behind. We're going to scroll on here. Lots of milk glass. I'm not really seeing any unusual shapes, so not digging it. We've got some kitschy planters over here. Seeing some Fenton blue satin, some hands-on nest. That one looked, yeah, it doesn't. I thought perhaps that one might glow. She did not. And it had kind of like a green hue to it. Now, under a more strong UV light, it may have fluoresced, but under mine it didn't. So if it did contain uranium, it certainly didn't contain a whole lot. Oh, and then I spotted this. It is a paper mache pincushion. I actually have a number of these. I have a hairspray and a lipstick container. You'll notice that it almost looks like she's smirking. It is a little indentation there on her face. At $35, I did decide to leave her behind. Check that out. That is an amazing score. The Easter, the Bunny Pixies, two of them for $8. Most definitely going to pick that up. Of course, the Squeaker, the Westmoreland, and boom, there are our left-in stickers for our rocking chair Santas. Now, I do think that they're a mismatch. They both contain 2 holes, so I think they're both salt shakers, but the price was right, and I definitely wanted to get them. Here's a close-up of our gold foil angel. She is in her box. The box is not remarkable. It's just a plain brown box, so I did still get her. A choir or a carol cone doll. Heck yeah, we're going to pick that up. You can never find the cone dolls, like the original OG vintage ones. Now, this vendor has obviously got some beautiful items. I love that dark opalescent. However, I'm not overly thrilled with the grape pattern. You see it so much. Now, I do see, of course, the Fenton Milk Glass Epergne. I've sold that before. I've sold a lot of the Fenton Epergne, so I'm kind of not overly wowed by it. But I am wowed by like this French matte milk glass with that peach crest to it. Now, it does have applied stem, fruit, and leaves. I did not initially notice it, but the top branch does have a break on it. Now, I'm going to assume, judging by real life, that it was just a continuation of the branch. We're not missing any fruit. I did end up picking up the piece because I think it's absolutely beauty. Sorry to anybody that's really interested because my mother wanted to keep it, so we're going to let her have that one for now. Until she finds something more beautiful that she wants. She'll be like, here, sell this. I'll keep that. Speaking of beauty, check it out. We've got a little Ellie Smith purple satin glass powder dish or trinket dish if you prefer. There are some small flea bites on the interior. However, at $10, I absolutely love this piece. I'm actually going to be incorporating that into a Halloween sale on Whatnot this weekend, Saturday. I'll go ahead and put that link down below if anybody is interested in attending. If you do, I would appreciate it. Like I said, it is going to be Halloween themed, purples, greens. Alrighty, back to the actual video. We got some old world Christmas ornaments, a little Ellie Smith of the blue opalescent, moon and stars, of course, is the pattern. I do really like that blue satin aqua colored basket. I love the color. I don't love the subject matter. Now, I do see these little salt and pepper shakers, the birds up here. They've got a great arts and crafts vibe to them. They are a contemporary piece, but that doesn't take away from them. I think in a modern home, if you really like them, and you know, you'd feel safe using them. Great color, simple sculpt. Really dig it. All right, at this point, we're going to have to walk back all the way up to the front because you know my rule. I do not get a cart. I do not get a basket until we've found stuff. We've got the cart. We're going to roll back down here because I might have left some of our stuff on the floor. Yeah, I did. It's peeking. It's safe. In the basket you go, and we're off on our way. Now, don't forget, we did get all that Christmas stuff. That's waiting up front for us currently. I did see that giant nutcracker cookie jar. That's what initially brought me in, but then the trash-tastic Santa and reindeers. I'm kind of, it's a little early for the plastic Christmas. I did have a very successful Christmas in July sale, but the plastic stuff needs to wait. Now, you do see this. Oh my gosh, I love this. I regret not getting this. Ugh. This is a great year-round piece, but I think obviously for fall, for your Halloween decor, great art deco. Loving the applied gold trim on it with that black. It's super luxe, very high-end. I think this would look amazing with brass. I think it would go great with amethyst glass, or, hear me out on this, that mid-century moss or olive green glass. I think that this would really level up that very common green glass and give it a more sophisticated look. Now, right next to it, these are often referred to as Victorian buttons. Um, these kids, I don't know what's going on. I don't think that this is an 1800s one. I think it's an early 1900s piece. Ooh, that little boy and that little girl. Now, oh, she's beautiful. It's only $18. What are you talking about? I'm like, is there something wrong with it? There's got to be something wrong with it. You only want $18 for this thing of beauty? Beautiful persimmon, and I'm more, or amberina, part of me calling it persimmon. I don't believe it's Viking. I do believe it is Ellie Smith. It's not a true ruby, simply because you are seeing a lot of that yellow, well, orange, I guess you would say, kind of making it, as the vendor labeled it, blood orange. I like that description. It's a very intense description. Blood orange. I'm scared. I did pick it up, though, of course. I wasn't that scared. I would love to give you the actual audio to this, but the music was bumping. Black Swan loves to party. When I was trying to move it, it had this horrible scratching sound, almost like it was grinding glass. I was like, no, you can stay there. Absolutely loved it. Priced at $65. Oh, she is radiant, but just not priced where we need it to be. Check out this counter display. Obviously, you can think of like penny candy if you're old enough to remember that. You know what I'm saying? But filled with marbles. Great display idea. Not priced where we would need it to be, but still a fun decorating idea. All right, we are headed on. I'm checking out the cases. I gotta say, I've become obsessed with case shopping lately. Again, just keep in mind, just because it's in a case, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be expensive. A lot of case spaces in the vendor mall are less expensive than having an open booth, and maybe the vendor just has a whole bunch of smalls and it makes more sense for them to display their items in cases. So don't overrule them. Can it be a little inconvenient at times? Yeah. But are you going to snub, your nose at finding a super wow or rare item or something that you just absolutely fall in love with? You're sure not. You're going to go get that person and get those keys, and you're going to get that out of that case. And you're going to be all the happier because you took the extra minute. So again, don't overlook a case. Check them out, shop them. You never know what hidden treasures are going to be in there. Now, I did see some art glass flower frogs and some glass flower frogs. The one I picked up was a contemporary piece, so I did leave it behind. And then as I was walking down the aisle, I did spot this ceramic winking Santa. The paintwork is pretty darn good. He's a little bit larger than the ones you normally find, but price was good, but there's zero way I'd want to ship that one. Cute little deer hero, little fawn lamp. I'm looking to see if there's like a Disney stamp or label on it to see it, if it was officially licensed. I don't find it. I would have picked it up if it was official, but I gotta say, these cute little kitschy kids lamps, I've tried them in the past. They don't necessarily do that well. I think it's because it's so specific and adults maybe view it as a bit too immature for their home decors. We do see some Empoli, again, in that great pattern. Not thrilled. We do have a swung pedestal milk glass. I do believe that is Fenton, as well as the larger swung in the back. That one does have a handle, so it's more like a Ewer style. We do have a cypress knee. We've got some more Fenton thumbprint here in the amber. Again, some Empoli, or Italian style, I should say. We've got some optic patterns. Giant blow mold Santa, and then creeping down there was a blow mold candy bucket. I absolutely love how stylized this is. And by stylized, I mean that it's very cartoony, if you will. It's not very realistic in its appearance. The price was at $25, which is spot on. It's a little under or a little over retail, of course, depending on when you're buying it. So not enough room on there. I did find, oh, am I sad to leave this thing behind? $140. It is a tin wastebasket with obviously Frankenstein's monster on there. Great condition. It's a little under retail, especially given its condition, but there's zero way I'd want to ship that. This is absolutely amazing. It is a green glass single horn Pern. This is actually by Blenko Glass. They did not make a lot of these. This certainly was not in their typical realm of style. It's a bit, I don't want to say elevated. It's a bit more refined so far as its decorating scheme. Excellent condition. That stopper fits in that vase like nobody's business. Like, it is spot on. Now, at $59, you better believe we picked it up. I kind of question if maybe the vendor didn't realize it was Blenko, because it did add a tremendous amount of value just given the limited number of pieces that they did. Now, this vendor certainly knew what they had back there. Check out that super mid-century, very 50s, that light reflector with mercury glass and a single mercury glass candle. Excellent condition. You know we're going to get that out of the case. It is a little spendy, but well worth it. Again, limited, or not, I don't want to say limited, harder to find, and even harder to find in that kind of a condition. No bulbs are missing. Look at these adorable little chenille animals here. Again, something to keep your eye out on. They were made to be disposable. It's not the most durable material, so if you find one in good condition at a good price, you probably get some good sale on it. And yeah, you're seeing it. We do spot the spider brooch. We have found a spider brooch. It is in a brass finish. It is a cut green stone, very emerald in appearance, if you will, with the little thorax. Don't you worry, we're going to come back to that case. I was so distracted. I forgot to get these Halloween popcorns, especially this front one, the black cat with that crescent moon. I am loving this one. I cannot believe that I forgot it. It's a harder one to find, so that's why I'm kind of kicking myself. The witch, she's pretty common on the broomstick there. There was another little cat, little tabby cat, black and white. Again, a little bit more common. So the popcorns are fun. Definitely keep your eye out for them. If you get them for a good deal, I think that you can still get some good value on them. Or if you just absolutely love them, then it doesn't matter how common or uncommon they are. Buy it, decorate, live with it. Get those nostalgic feelings going. I think that's mostly why people love the popcorn, because it always reminds us of classrooms or being young during the holidays. And of course, we do see our little ceramic head angel there. Again, I'm obsessed with those things. It was only $5 though. $5. That's a steal. That little Santa's kind of cute there. I don't think I really recognized him in real life. I do see the little ceramic ornament sets here in the front, both bell sets, priced at, I think, a little under retail. So I really couldn't warrant getting those. The margin just simply wouldn't be there. But do you see that Santa right there to the right? He was really cute. Ooh, I'm disappointed that I missed that one. I was tempted by these Christmas trees, these salt and pepper shakers right here, the original box. The condition looked really good. I honestly, at this point, we had already started to buy a lot, so I get little bit more conservative. These are great. Candle huggers, Mr. and Mrs. Claus with the reindeer candlesticks. I looked those up. Can you believe they really, there's not a lot of value on those. We've got that adorable little hand-painted cloth Santa doll back there. He's tugging at my heartstrings, you guys. He's tugging at the heartstrings. Back to the salt and pepper shakers. I'm really waffling. I ultimately decided not to get those. To be honest with you, I can't tell you why I decided against it. I think it's a great deal. I don't know. I guess it's because I was seeing so many things in this booth, and we're only halfway through, and I wasn't really getting a lot. So I was like, okay, Michael, slow your roll. Get a little bit more popcorn. Obviously, it is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Not a very common one, but you know, the prices were very collector friendly. I can tell you that much. Really good condition again. Little People's Barn. I would have been tempted. Look at that. Look at the condition. Oh my goodness. The mercury beads are not glued. They're actually wired onto the wreath. Look at the original tinsel. You guys, the back is just like, it's legit foil wrapped around the cardboard wreath. Here we're going to get a close-up of that spider brooch. Ooh, sparkly, sparkle, sparkle. It is missing a little rhinestone there on its front foot. Super Art Deco. I don't mind it. I love it. I do. I think the color combination of that brass and that green, that is it. No condition issues to the quote-unquote emerald. Here's our little cloth-painted Santa doll. I know that piece seems a little spendy. These things are hard to find. They're old, typically early 1900s, but great condition. Look at this. Oh, and I did find the Brownies, their book. That's a keep. It's not going to be for sale, ladies and gentlemen. No. I'm kind of obsessed with the Brownies, the original Brownies. Loving this art, pottery. Oh, this lily pad. Oh, my goodness. I just couldn't get over the condition issues on this. There was a significant hairline. I wouldn't even call it a hairline. It was a receding hairline. It was pretty darn bad. So I did have to leave that one behind. Though I do think that the subject matter, that was on point. It was unusual, especially because you find a lot of the art, the flower frogs. Is that redundant? No, not really. Flower, frog. It does feel redundant when you say it out loud. Go ahead and try. Oh, wait, hold on. Didn't it sound weird when you said it out loud? Like, no, that's not right, but it's true. Alrighty, guys, here we have a case that's actually been left open, and I am spotting some beautiful yellow glass here. I do not know the maker on this piece. It's priced at $32, even though we're going to struggle to get it to focus. And I'm insistent that the camera focuses for some reason, but it never. There we go. $32. Beautiful, three-footed, very deco in style, though I do think that it would lend itself into a mid-century. Most certainly could work its way into a modern decor. We've got some more blow molds here. I am obsessed with the toy soldiers for Christmas. I don't know what it is. I love them. These are my favorite blow molds out of all of the blow molds. It is the toy soldiers. And you can, good thing for me, you can relatively find them easily, though there are some that are harder to find than others. Speaking of blow molds, we do have the tiny little blow mold jack-o'-lantern here, a little candy container. I know $7 might seem a little like, what? But I'm telling you, that thing goes for like 20 to 25 easy. This one is a contemporary piece. Cute, but we're going to not get that one. Ooh, a little gnomey gnome. I'm literally wearing that candy container as a bracelet right now. Super hard. It is a German rubber squeaker, though he has pretty much solidified. $38. I said, well, you're cute, but you're not that cute. You're going to stay there. Oh, those were not Holt Howard Santas. I promise you, because I remember seeing them before. I did look at. Here we've got a rubber-faced Santa. Look at those hands, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to reach out and touch ya. This is a My Toys rubber-faced Santa, priced at $95, which is actually a little below retail, not far enough below retail for me to warrant me getting it. Look, it is a look. I know that the hands can be a little discombobulating for some folks, but I mean, he does give great massages, especially at night while you're sleeping. Anyhow, beautiful silver overlay. This does contain 925 sterling silver applications to it, so it wasn't just the overlay. I do have the pleasure of owning a small bud vase. I love those pieces, priced very fairly, a little under retail, I might add, but I said, Michael, we're not here for you, even though you're finding stuff for yourself. Moving on, we're going to find some of the little smalls. Again, obsessed with the tinies. But I'm not really seeing a whole lot. We got a little spooner there in the uranium. Not overly excited about it. Ooh, look at that person back there in the corner. I didn't see him. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't see him. He was creeping. Jeez. Bunch of littles. I wonder if I'm going to catch him on camera. Oh, I can see we are about to see him on camera again. Look at him. Do you see him in the corner? I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what that is. I kind of wish I didn't overlook it. You know, I would have focused in on it. Cute little kitty planner. No, I found her before. She's about a $20. So I mean, hey, if you get her for a buck, look at this Santa. Shady Santa, judgy Santa. I'm over it, Santa. That reindeer looks a little too mischievous for me. $40. I would assume you hang it on the wall and pull the little wooden ball down there and their eyes move, which is cute. I think it's a great display. At $40, I did decide to leave it behind. That reindeer horn was missing, so whoop, whoop. We do have a little like acrylic Santa head here. It is a more contemporary look to it, though. Again, it is super cute, I gotta say. Case Obsessed. Should that be new merchandise? Case Obsessed. Let's make it a thing. Ooh, look at that little face on that brooch back there. Oh. Full little creepies here today, huh? Ooh, do you spot it? Yeah, I do. This Blue Mountain pottery. Now, it is in Blue Mountain pottery style. When I pulled it out, it felt different. That underglaze, that kind of like that mossy color to it. I didn't think it was an actual genuine piece. Typically theirs are going to be like almost like an ink black. So yeah, I did decide to leave that one behind at $10. So the aesthetic and the look were there. So if a casual collector were coming in or somebody that just wanted a cute little accent piece and that worked for them, great for $10. But as a collector, again, it didn't feel or look right to me. Little Roseville, but priced for a collector. Not really seeing a whole lot of anything else, but then right across the way, I do spot this book. It's The Water Babies. This is the first edition. This thing is like crazy dollar-wise. I didn't even run a comp on it because the images were so weird. I mean, how are you not going to want to get a book with a baby and a huge giant, and these frogs with the babies? I was like, oh, this is all just kinds of weird. Little book plate there to it. She is an antique. I was struggling to find the $18.99, 123 years old. The binding is in great condition. Little penguin here. But wait, oh, we're going to get to this. Oh, what is that? Oh, the chimp. He's mad. The nymph there. Oh, something smelly. You shouldn't do that in the water, little boy. Oh, look at this one. It's like he's covered in moss. I was like, sold. Okay, I've gained my composure again. So up next, we found yet another blow mold. We did find a black Santa this time. I gotta say, unfortunately, back in the day, they weren't making a lot of black Santas, so he was definitely a treat to find. Great condition. His light kit is still there. And the vendor said, I know he's a hard one to get, so they priced him accordingly, though I will say he is below retail. Then I did spot a flock of birds. Not just any birds, ladies and gentlemen, but a whole flock of bluebirds of happiness. Look, they're shining out there from the corner. Look at all of those. I've never seen so many bluebirds all at once. They're priced really fairly, too. Well, I decided not to get any. I said no. No. I did spot this cabinet. I absolutely loved it. I thought this was really cool. You can hang it on the wall and have a little shelf on top. $200. No, that's not where I want it to be. And then out here, look at this. One of these little birds escaped. It was all by itself. He was priced at only $7. A bluebird for only $7. I didn't see any etching or marking, but I was like, for $7, I'm going to go ahead and get you. This actually, if you've not attended one of our sales, especially on Tuesday, we do give actually free giveaways and surprise purchases. This was actually one thing that I did give away. Loving this faux crackle glass uranium covered candy dish. I've sold this piece before. I do believe it has been quite a while. I thought that there was a chip in it. It turns out it's just excess glass from the mold. It's obviously a molded piece of glass with a faux crackle to it, so those lines would have been in the mold. Wasn't overly excited about it, and then I did spot that there was, in fact, an interior chip to it, and I was having a hard time. I was like, is that going to come off? Well, it was there. So I did leave that one behind, unfortunately. Look at this weirdo. Now he is solid concrete. I had to just make sure because I was like, I'm getting. And I was like, yeah, no. $40 for the mod inchworm. Oh, little inchworm. Suspicious. Oh my gosh, these are new in package. What? Heck yeah, we're going to get them. It said made in Taiwan. It's because they're from the 80s. I love this. The excellent condition. Great for your tea light. Super cute. Guess what? Look, the old GB. Dude, do you have a GB? That dates it all by itself. I mean, geez. There was two. Two. I got both. And then the vendor had this beautiful purple satin. It is a hand blown. Look at this optic with the twist to it. Bud vase. Oh my gosh. If you're loving this, I'm going to repeat it. This stuff is going to be in this Saturday's Whatnot sale. Perfect for Halloween. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Frank Art. Look it up. Art Deco. This is called the Brain shade. It is glass, obviously, in an amber. I do have this in a green uranium. I don't have the amber. I have a number of Frank Art lamps. There is a little chippy chip there. I didn't care. I didn't care. I sure didn't. It's for me. I don't care. Just turn it to the back. Thrilled. Oh my lord. God, you guys. Yes. They have more new in package. The little ceramic tea light or votive holders. Two black cats, two jack-o'-lanterns, a purple vase, the Frank Art Brain shade. What? From one vendor? Now, this vendor appeared new to me. We do have some Halloween. Do you see it there? May your Halloween be merry. But it was priced for a collector. Darn it. Definitely want to check it out because, like I said, it is a new vendor, new to me at least. It had been a while since I've been here. Man, we are finding some great stuff today. I'm very excited. I can't wait to read what you guys got to say in the comments. Checking it out. We got some chintz. I don't like the floral chintz. Not my vibe. Though I will say, like, the 25 and under crowd seems to really dig it for some reason. I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess, perhaps. We do have some nesting dolls here at $30. That's honestly probably the best price on those that I've seen in an antique mall. Still not where I would need it to be. And then I spot her. What in the world? It is obviously a figural, like, perfume bottle, art glass, pink satin applied. Loving the clear glass effect. We do, of course, have the gold detailing, the stopper on the top. Oh my word, I love this. I think it is beautiful. It's unusual. It is definitely provocative, and I'm not mad at it. I'm just not one of those people. Like, I love this. I think she's beautiful. We snatched her up. Yes, we did. Check out, we go from naked lady torsos to head bases. She's definitely not feeling it. She was like, that chick over there, can you, like, get her out of here? This was cute. Now, this is an addition. It is not an original piece to the ceramic. The little metal umbrella. I thought that was a darling little addition. You always look down, look up on the lashes to see if they're chipped. She's priced at $30. I think that's actually a really good price. The eyelashes do seem to be intact, though it almost has like a trimmed effect to it. And then I did spot, no, in fact, they are chipped. Somebody just kind of painted over them, but they did very well. And at $30, I think for the right collector, they're not going to mind that chip. Just like I don't mind that flea bite on the brain shade. Okay, so this vendor had gotten into some serious glass. It's beautiful. I will say it's very collector friendly. Look at that cut to clear on that one, that black and white. Ooh, she's beautiful. But the prices are very collector friendly. They're not where I need them to be as a reseller, if just to be honest. However, I did spot something down here. Ooh, isn't she pretty? Look at that glow to it. Venetian style. I can't say with any certainty if it is Murano. I said Venetian. Murano style. I can't say that with certainty. The price is excellent on it at $18. So I'm going to pick that up because I do believe that it's undervalued at $18. Look at that imperial glass. Ooh, I love that green with that opalescent. Again, not where we need it to be. Loving that amethyst glass. These pieces, like the Swedish, the Danish, it always reminds me of like 80s. So I never get really invested in them, though I will say that there are some that have significant collectability and resale on them, but I'm just not personally attracted to them, so it's hard for me to become interested in them. They don't really do anything, though I will say that red and white one would have been great for Christmas just decor. Very like candy cane, if you will. Little Pyrex here, cute little mix and bowl set. 79. I think that's a really good deal for a set. Condition was like pristine. There's I was like on overload. I was like, holy moly, where do I look? Some American bisque, Royal Copley planters. Not really doing it for me. Cute little head vases, but just nothing like wowy about them. We've got some Hummels, saw a little Joseph figurine there. Though I wonder if I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. I think he was Danish or Swedish, so I'm wondering if it's not Joseph, not Joseph en français, you know? Joseph. I think I like Joseph better. Look at all those figurines. Lots of animals, salt and pepper shakers. Like I said, it was a bit overwhelming, but we managed to get through, darn it. Just nothing super wowy, cow creamers, okay, cute. A lot of dog figurines, cute, not where I want it to be. I mean, if it was like long neck or crazy colors, like very unusual sculpt, then I'm interested. But just kind of like a very standard fare dog figurine, you can find so many of them. I mean, if that's your thing, I don't want to, minimize that, but it's just for resale. You have to look at that. Yeah, and that is the McCoy frog planter. I was excited, and then I got sad. I was like, is this like 19? And I was like, no, it says 49. Gosh, darn it. Glass Christmas tree. Not bad price. Oh, I love these little dwarf salt and pepper shakers. I think they're super cute. They've got some personality on them. Sassy pants back here. $12. Look at, I don't really know about you, but I'm not really interested in anything but this book. Thank you very much. But at $12, I did decide to go ahead and get them. They're little gnomes reading books. They're sassy gnomes reading books. The other one's like, yes, can I help you? These are cute. These little rubber head or vinyl heads stuck onto a pencil. $9 for them all. Looks like a child was hungry at some point. A few little gnaw marks there. I don't know if these are original, like manufactured Japan, or somebody was like, hey, let's stick some doll heads on some pencils. I mean, I'm not going to judge that. That sounds like something that I would randomly think of. So, to each their own, but I kind of wanted it to be a manufacturer. It's the heat. I think my brain is melting, and you guys are just catching the process of it all today. And we're at like 38 minutes in, and I really don't want to redo the morning number. Anyhow, back to the shopping. A little sassy skunk here. He's like, I'm a little stinker. Yeah, you are. You're unfortunately priced nowhere that I can see. Oh, look at this shiny, sassy skunk. Where are you? And I'm like, no, no, it's not. It's not priced. Darn it. But then I turned around and guess what was there? Another little sassy skunk. I love that. That horn in the back. This one is the green. Oh, 39. Ugh. Not where I need it to be. I can't be too upset because I think we've done really well in today's shopping trip. Alrighty guys, we are almost at the end. I hope that you got a laugh from today's video. The last thing that we're going to check out is that Weller, but unfortunately it had not a hairline, but a receding line. I'll check you outside, guys. Oh my gosh, that was epic. It was amazing. That was a long receipt. What a pleasure. Black Swan Antiques. It's always a delight. I hope if this is your first time here that you will agree. If it's like your second or third or fourth time, amazing. Never fails to disappoint. Sandy Lady, thank you so much. The owner of Black Swan Antiques is always so welcoming and gracious. Thank you to everyone who has seen the videos and made a point to stop in here at Black Swan. If you are in the area or you need a new place to shop, you're passing through, make sure you put this on your itinerary. You are not going to regret it. Remember, if you've made it this far and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's for free. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And for everybody, down in the comments, let me know what your favorite find of the day is, or let me know what item you wished I had most purchased. Either works. And until next time, guys, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.